No.5 starters in the front seven are not playing in this game, so they're going to test them early.
And they do it with tempo. And Milton goes straight ahead, breaks another tackle, and keeps his footing out past the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the zone run is the bread and butter run for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Beck gonna wind it up. Ball was stripped. That was Patrick Payton, the lone remaining starter on that Florida State defensive line, with a sensational play.
The trifecta: sack, force, fumble, fumble recovery.
2nd and 20. They set up the screen, and another good defensive play as Omar Graham comes in and tackles Oscar Delp right away.
And when he throws on rhythm, boy, he looks special.
Quick to the line. Edwards gets free inside the 20 and kept his balance to get to the 15-yard line after Edwards went for 17. Here's Milton inside the 10 and right to the end zone. Kendall Milton.
Great timing on the throw by Beck.
22 yards with McConkey, and Milton. Look at Kendall Milton go. Chugging along inside the 10 and gives a little at the 5. Milton right into the end zone. His 2nd of the day.
Outside, watch him just collapse. Just get a lot of movement. There's a lot of garnet jerseys going backwards right now.
And hopefully for Florida State, that bubbles up some confidence with the young Brock Glenn. Play action here with time. You talk about confidence. He wants a shot, and he gets it. What a play by Poitier. 55-yard reception. 1st and goal. Glenn. This time he's gobbled up immediately by Williams. Fitzgerald comes on for the short field goal attempt. He's had an excellent year, 18 of 20, as he gets the Noles on the board. 14 yards to Delp. Beck again with time, downfield shot, and into the hands of Dylan Bell. He has emerged as a big-time contributor this season. Edwards. Untouched until he was 9 yards downfield. Edwards, this is getting too easy for the Georgia running game. Straight ahead into the end zone.
Blake Nicholson, he's got to get outside and he's got to be there and contain. But Ratledge at the right guard is able to climb up and get a block. And to your point, Joe, it's just...
Georgia, 3 rushing touchdowns. The span on the return. Taken down. Ball is out. And Georgia has recovered. McConkey. And he's going to weave his way into open space. Look at this from Ladd McConkey. My, oh, my.
The guy that you want to keep your eye on is right here, Cash Jones, because he's going to run down the field on a seam route. Kalen DeLoach at linebacker is going to cover him one-on-one. And just take a look at what happened. He grabs his arm, completely turns him around. They didn't call it. And then look what Ladd McConkey's able to do. He goes out, he makes Patrick Payton miss in the open field. Not easy to do. Makes another guy miss. There's great blocking downfield. And in a sudden change situation after getting the turnover on special teams, Mike Bobo decides to go for a trick play, catches Florida State off guard. And it is all Bulldogs.
What a career for Ladd McConkey. Is moved up there as Douglas is now in the Wildcat. He's going to give it a go and able to read that block well, Ja'Kai Douglas, and he gets free just short of midfield, rolling his way onto that Orange Bowl logo. 2nd and 2, Douglas, he's taken down. They go with Williamson, who reaches out. Split out 2 by 2 as Edwards They come back with Smith, and Smith is going to trot right in. On the inside wide receiver screen, Arian Smith with the 12-yard touchdown.
And you're just trying to make a tackle. Look at big 71 and 63.
That sunset crests over southwest Florida. We're here in Miami Gardens. 3rd down and 10. Glenn. And this time he does get it complete to Williamson, who marches upfield for extra yardage.
Going in at halftime.
It's their longest drive of the day, their 11th play, 3rd and 10. Oh, he's sacked and stripped. And Williams picks it up. A penalty marker is down as they just caved in on Brock Glenn and got the ball. Back on 2nd down. As Bell fights for it and gets it. Another great play by Dylan Bell. Sprint right for Beck. To the end zone he goes, and he's able to find Lovett for the score.
In the slot like Lovett, could use his quickness and speed and be a force too.
Experience, giving it to the young guys. Final play of this first half, as it is intercepted. Malachi Starks, the first team All-America, with the pickoff. Brock entered the transfer portal. He's going to be playing in the SEC for Kentucky next year. Stockton on 1st down. As he gets it to Edwards this time, and Edwards already past midfield and still going down, breaking through weak arm tackles as he continues downfield. Finally, Hussey
could find himself in a position next year if something were to happen to Beck. They need him.
Stockton, high but caught. Roseby Jack Saint at 6'2". Edwards right behind Micah Morris. You got the road grader paving the way, and Dejon Edwards has his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Fullback, the guy I've been impressed with blocking in this game has been Oscar Delp, Joe. We've seen him a couple times. That time working against Gilbert Edmond, the transfer from South Carolina, to get bigger and bigger.
Went on 2nd and 7. This time he is taken down as it was Chambliss who got to him. It looked like he may have gotten a face mask as well.
Troy, it really is. I mean, they embody their head coach.
Robinson on the carry, gives a stiff arm, and at 240 pounds, gives out some pain as well to Greedy Vance, the big running back.
He's only a true freshman.
Stockton, just a pitch and catch to Spurlin, and Spurlin is long striding down the sideline. And just you sit here, 5.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Empty look for Stockton. Stockton design quarterback run, breaks free inside the 10, and it'll be 1st and goal Georgia as they look to go over 50 points today. They shift the tight ends with Lucky and Spurlin to the right side. Now Cash Jones, the running back. Stockton, and he's going to cash in to Lawson Lucky, a freshman tight end who has a bright future. Very impressive, very athletic.
Down to the flat, so you see here number 7, he's just working the DB, holding, then he releases and he gets to the flat. This has been a true freshman fest, by the way.
Here's Glenn of play action. Downfield pass into coverage, and that ball is picked off by Dalen Everett.
Very creative, too, and very savvy with social media. It makes sense.
Andrew Paul shakes loose, and Paul, who we told you is back from the ACL. Start of the 4th quarter. Robinson getting extended playing time and showing you what he's all about. At 6 foot, 240 pounds, a changeup of a true freshman battering ram. So a 20-yard run there. Stockton escaping the pressure and then tucking and running. Stockton's got fleet feet, man.
for everybody just so much better.
Yeah, there was one phrase I once said there. I forget what it is. Something about Texas being back. And maybe the mockery of that could be going away in the course of the next week and a half. To the end zone, and that is hauled in for a touchdown. Anthony Evans. Moments ago, Jesse, I turned to you and said, are we going to see 60? Well, look at the scoreboard.
Game disqualification.
Well, he's got man-to-man and a nice job in the pre-snap of Gunnar Stockton identifying that, and a bit of a contested catch. So nice job there.
As they go, ball is out with the jet motion there and the struggle to make the handoff to Williamson. As Georgia will be bringing this home in the last 4.5 minutes. A playoff that's over-rewarding conference champions, giving them an automatic 1-4 and an automatic win as Muschamp goes ahead. Hey, I want to see that smile out of Dad.
Looking like Dad.
Look at Dad. This is the largest margin, Jesse, in Capital One Orange Bowl history, 60-point win. The largest margin of victory in a bowl game by any team, topping their own record.